Hey guys, it's Jennifer Danielle and welcome to my channel. Now, if you don't remember, I told you guys I wanted to see more of you solo traveling in 2023 and help you go through the process of building the courage to get up to a cruise. So this video is going to be very different in that I'm going to share a daily pretty much vlog of what I do today. And so my plan is to take a day trip to Miami. I'm in Atlanta if you guys don't know. So I'm getting ready to fly out to Miami and you guys are going to be with me every step of the way. My goal is to keep this trip under $200 and to show you how I saved along the way. So stay tuned. You guys are in for a treat in this video. Let's go. But step one to saving money on this day trip is to use takeoff luggage. So this is the suitcase that has removable wheels and you guys are going to see me use it at the airport, but getting this suitcase is going to save me $140 on this trip on baggage fees. So I'm going to be flying with Spirit Airlines. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit later how much I actually paid for this flight, but you guys are not going to believe how much this round trip flight was. But with the flight, I only had to buy, just the airfare, no bags or anything for the day trip, because I have everything I need in this suitcase and it has so much space. I'm going to show you guys the inside of it. I'll insert a clip here that I filmed last night, but that is our first saving tip. Get you a takeoff luggage. You can click the link in the description below to order yours. And I partnered with the company, so I have a 10% off link, especially for my people. So get that today. All right, we're gonna get ready to go to the airport because we cannot be late. Be back. Okay, we are currently at Wally Park. I just parked my car and we had a discount from previous flights for signing up for a loyalty program. So we have discounted parking here and we're only gonna be parking here for a day. So all total, we paid $6.11. So we are off to a good start on the saving trip. This is what the parking area looks like. There's covered parking as well as uncovered in the back there, but very easy process. You just pull here and the shuttles will come and get you throughout the day. Next stop, airport. We're here. There is my luggage. It's Christmas time in Atlanta. Let's go. We've reached the point where I tell you the unbelievable price of this flight. This flight was $64 round trip. One of the biggest complaints with flying with Spirit is the cost of bags. A carry-on was $79 once you arrived at the airport. Now, had you booked it online before, it would be $60. But because we have our takeoff luggage and we were able to remove the wheels, we do not pay anything for baggage fees. So we're still at $70 in money spent. One of the things to note is that you want to get to the airport so that you have plenty of time before your flight, and you also want to book the earliest flight out in the morning so that you have as much time as possible at your destination. I've now arrived at my gate and you guys watched me roll this regular size carry-on through the airport, so there was no need to lug this bag around. But now I'm actually going to remove the wheels so that I can carry it on and it fits Spirit standards of a personal item that's free. So I'm going to speed this up, but you guys will see me take off each wheel. Suitcase comes with this little bag for your wheels, and all you have to do is stick that inside of the suitcase so that you don't worry about losing the wheels. Alright guys, so I just heard them say that if you have a carry-on bag and you have not paid before you got to the gate, the charge is $99. I better come up here and get one of these. Alright, so I'm currently at the gate and I can say like right now is the best time to fly. So today is a Tuesday, so of course people aren't traveling for the most part other than business travelers. And I think because it's so close to the holidays, a lot of people aren't vacationing. And so today, like, everything was flawless. There wasn't a wait to go through TSA. There wasn't really a wait to get to my gate or anything. And so today is looking like a very easy win for a very, very cost-effective trip. Alright guys, so we made it to Fort Lauderdale and we are getting ready to find an Uber so we can get this spa day started. Of course my phone is about to die, so I had to find a charger as quick as possible. So we are just sitting here trying to get a little phone life before we get this Uber. But today, South took us hard and it's been flawless so far. Right, Fort Lauderdale. We are outside waiting on the Uber. Good thing about this is that there isn't a special area that you have to walk a long way to. You just come right out of those doors there, down the ground transportation, and get your ride to wherever you're going. It's very important that you choose a resort that is 5 miles or less from the airport, depending on traffic, and that you calculate the cost of the Uber into it. This cost was $10 each way. Resort Pass is an app that allows you to book daily stays at hotels as well as resorts. And the way it works is you type in your destination and you can read through the options and look at the pictures to decide where you want to go. I decided to upgrade my pass and get access to the spa as well because that gave me a place to store my luggage and access to their spa area. Access to the pool area would have been a $40 pass, but since I upgraded to that spa pass, this resort pass was $60 for the day. Let's take a mini tour of the inside of the spa. The lockers in the spa area came with a complimentary robe, slippers, and a towel. This area also included access to this infused water area that had a couple of snacks there such as fruit and nuts, hot tea, and coffee. The spa had this peaceful little waterfall and was so serene with these beds. This is where I spent a good amount of time when I first arrived. In this area, you'll also find a jacuzzi, and right around the corner from that, there are showers as well as a sauna. This was super convenient for taking a shower before boarding my flight after being in the ocean and hot sun all day. Alright y'all, I have the spa to myself, so let's talk about it. So we just took a little tour and took a look around, and I just made me some hot tea, and so far I can tell you it is worth it. So I was given this robe, and they provide shoes for you too, where you can just sit in this quiet spa area. Of course, this is just one half of what this resort pass offers, and so we're gonna have to head to the beach area a little bit later, but right now I'm just sitting here and letting my phone charge and sipping tea and getting some much needed relaxation. So the spa was nice, but I'm now outside at the Waves Bar and Grill, which is the pool as well as a restaurant. And so the beach is directly across the street behind me here. Let me see if you guys can see it. So yeah, so the beach is directly behind me. We have the pool here. There's the hotel, and the bar area where you eat is over this way. There. So this is definitely a pass that I would recommend. It's a nice experience. Today feels so good for it to be December. It feels amazing out here. So this is definitely something you want to try. Connected to the Westin is this restaurant called Lona, which is not included with the resort pass and not included with what we did for the day, and I did not factor it into pricing. And I'll tell you why, because eating and food is something that I enjoy and I don't mind splurging on. So this is not counted in what you travel with, but if you want to eat, you want to indulge in trying some different food while you're traveling, definitely set aside some money for that. I decided to get the lobster quesadilla, a sangria, and a side of corn. I'll be honest, I was not a fan of this lobster quesadilla. It just did not taste right to me for some reason. Alright, so I got the Pigo going today, and you guys see how it's got that hover on my face. I can set it to where it'll track my body too, but when I move, it moves just like that.
After lunch, I spent the next couple of hours just sitting out watching the waves on the beach and just really recapping and being grateful for everything that I've experienced this year. Next, I headed back to the hotel where I took a quick shower and changed clothes and prepared to go back to the airport. So I always advise getting to the airport 2 hours before you need to. I do not play games with that, so definitely plan to get there 2 hours ahead of time if you do this. After heading to the airport at 6:30 for my 8:30 flight, I arrived in Atlanta around 10 p.m. where I was in my own bed by 11 p.m. that night. Happy holidays, and thank you so much for subscribing and joining on this journey with me. I hope this inspires you to see the world even if you don't have a lot of time to take off from work or a lot of money. Thank you guys. I will see you back in 2023.